You think of Louisiana energy, you think oil and gas, but this little briquette could be another form of energy and just maybe the salvation of the state's sugar industry. Several months ago, we told you about a Louisiana sugar mill experimenting with sugar power, and tonight, an update. Raceland Sugars dates back to the end of the 19th century, but they may just have found part of the solution to a 21st century problem. Managers went looking for a way to use their leftovers, the 15 or 20% of the sugarcane crop known as bagasse, a waste product from the mill.
This is the bagasse coming in at 50% moisture.
Plant manager Neville Dolan found the machinery well south of the border at a Brazilian company with the technology to turn sugar into power.
The bagasse is fed into a feed hopper in the floor, which conveys it up into a dryer.
Once the bagasse is dried, it goes into the briquette maker. Heat and pressure squeeze the leftovers into a brand new product not much bigger than a golf ball.
It's compacted into a tight-fitting little 1.5-inch diameter briquette.
The briquettes that pop out of that oven can burn like a piece of charcoal, or, more importantly, in a factory boiler.
And these are basically the briquettes that we're getting out. We can make them to varied lengths.
The mill's been testing the new machinery for about 6 weeks, but already they have interest from potential customers who see it as an energy source for factories or municipal boilers.
It's more than we thought, because we didn't think we were on hardly anyone's radar.
But Raceland Sugars landed a $1.5 million Energy Department grant for a demonstration project. The mill kicked in $2 million of its own, and the interest seemed to come out of nowhere, or everywhere.
As far as Denmark, interest from Chicago, interest from Germany.
It's not as if all the bagasse is waste. During the fall harvest, when mills grind sugarcane, they use the excess part of the crop to fuel their own boilers. So for most of the year, they have absolutely no use for this stuff. This is a 4-year supply here of excess bagasse, 400 million pounds, that would otherwise be thrown away. Sugarcane growers and mills face stiff foreign competition and crave a new source of income. How rewarding is that to see when you work so hard at this?
Well, it's great, you know, after we've all spent a lot of hours on this, trying to find something that could help the sugar industry.
Neville Dolan believes it could be the salvation of Louisiana's sugar industry. There is no doubt in your mind now that you can do this.
Oh, absolutely not, no. I mean, you've seen it running. There's no doubt in my mind that it can do it. It's just a matter of perfecting it.
They figure once the fall harvest begins in October, that will tell them a lot more about how the process works with fresh cane and whether sugar power will turn this into a mountain of money. And we have a little show and tell here tonight. Shelley, I brought you some bagasse.
Oh, well, thank you, John.
Whoops, this is not, it's a little fragile. This is not feel-o-vision, so I guess the way to describe the consistency is it would be, it's not as easy, by the way, to light as charcoal. It's kind of an illustration, but it's harder. It's not as hard as charcoal. It's harder than styrofoam. That would be maybe a way to kind of describe it.
Yeah, because you can't really do much to it. I mean, you can kind of crack a piece off, but that's basically it.
Right, and it's they actually sell these in Europe, according to the folks at Raceland Sugars, in a pellet form as a commodity. So it's not something that's completely foreign to Europe. Brazil has a long track record of doing this sort of thing. It's still a demonstration project. Nobody's selling this from their point of view yet, in terms of they're not selling it, but they do hope to have this product for sale in a couple of years, and so far, so good.
It's great because it's putting it to use. I mean, you saw the big mountain
right.
levee, basically.
And, they need
waste.
Another form of income, and they may get it from this. So your little update tonight.
That is a cool story.
Well, the same.